Around 9:52 a.m. this morning, we received a call in reference to a broken pipeline that was affecting the northbound traffic on the Florida Turnpike as well as the southbound traffic. FHP as well as the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office rapidly assessed the scene, and we were able to shut down all traffic northbound and southbound on the Florida Turnpike. We redirected all traffic northbound on Boynton Beach and southbound at PGA Boulevard. We discovered as the investigation continued that it was mainly a broken gas pipeline from natural gas that had erupted. Unfortunately, the gas pipeline affected the integrity of the bridge on the northbound side on the overpass of Lake Worth Road. So as we speak, we have engineers at this moment assessing the scene just to make sure that everything is safe for reopening.
All right, so let's just talk about how big of a deal this was, when this happened for drivers and people in the area, just the safety factor.
Many drivers were scared because they felt the ground shaking, a loud boom. So at the moment, we did not know what was going on. But as soon as all the natural gas started emerging and we assessed the scene, we determined that it was a broken pipeline. We were able to safely escort everybody off of the turnpike.
The 9 o'clock is a busy time for anywhere on these roads. Does that mean drivers were physically driving through gas?
Yes. But luckily, there were no injuries to anybody, no crashes, nobody was affected. We were also able to evacuate the immediate area of where the incident took place within a mile radius. At this time, we're asking everybody within that area to stay in place just for safety reasons. Palm Beach has the traffic blocked from Jack Road all the way to 441 at this moment. But as soon as the investigation develops, we should be able to open up the roadway more for traffic to resume.
Do you think that'd be by today, tomorrow?
Hopefully we can have some of the lanes open by later on today, but obviously these type of investigations take a while for safety reasons. We don't want nobody else to get hurt.
It was pretty amazing that no one was hurt, as we've seen some of the videos come out, and just the magnitude of this explosion and the gas coming out, that there weren't any other explosions out of this, that no one was injured.
It was, like you said, it was extremely amazing. No one was injured. The rapid response between FHP and Palm Beach Sheriff's Office and the Palm Beach Fire Rescue, we were able to escort everybody safely off of the Florida Turnpike and also to evacuate the adjacent area.
What made you think the integrity of the overpass was in jeopardy?
Well, that's the information we had gathered from engineers at the scene at this time. They're still obviously assessing everything, and they're still looking at all possible areas. But yes, some part of the overpass collapsed. So we're just trying to make sure that it's going to be safe for the traffic to resume.
So there is damage on the bridge, on the overpass.
There is some damage on the northbound side, just on the overpass to Lake Worth Road. We had all northbound Florida Turnpike and southbound shut down. Traffic was closed at the 86-mile marker on the northbound side. On the southbound at the 97, the incident took place around the 93-mile post. So we're looking southbound around 4 miles, northbound another 7 miles.
And what areas were evacuated, like residents, businesses?
Residents and businesses in the Lake Worth area, just adjacent to the turnpike.
This might sound like a weird question, but why was the evacuation needed? What was that worry for people who were confused why they couldn't go home or why they needed to leave? Why was that needed?
Well, obviously, as the engineers are assessing the area, we need to make sure that there is nothing else that can endanger the public safety, any other broken pipelines. So we have to evacuate to be on the safe side. Make sure nobody gets put in harm's way.
And at this point, we don't know why the pipe erupted?
It is unknown at this time. We'll have to wait as the investigation unfolds.
Who does that investigation?
It will be the gas pipeline and Florida Turnpike, as well as engineers that work on the turnpike and the gas industry.
You
said damage to the turnpike. Can you be a little more descriptive? Pieces of concrete fall down, kind of. What was the damage?
The overpass of Lake Worth Road on the Florida Turnpike, just on the right side of the northbound side, some pieces were compromised due to the explosion. The energy release obviously compromised the integrity of that part of the bridge.
So is that part of the bridge closed?
It's still closed, yes.
And that's probably going to be closed for, do we know how long? Like,
We don't know at this time. We're hoping that within the next few hours we can at least open up the inside lanes for traffic to resume. But that specific area is probably going to be closed either until later on tonight or at least 1 or 2 more days.
What about Lake Worth Road for those who are trying to take the side streets or live around here?
Just as long as it is within the area of the turnpike, which is probably going to stay closed, just going underneath the overpass, everything else should resume as normal.